just started listening to the Joe Budden podcast. We haven't heard the whole thing. We just heard the beginning of them listening to our podcast from last week where we were talking about Joe Budden's show, Everyday Struggle.
And Akademiks show.
Joe did. Is it really Akademiks show? I mean,
yeah,
he's there.
He is there, but
it's my guy. He's there, but Joe did call me Sunday. We was chopping it up about some things. I call him Journalist Joe now. Journalist Joe, Journalist Joe Budden. He used to be Jump Off Joe Budden. He's Journalist Joe Budden now.
That's right.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, Joe, man. You know, I think otherwise, but we have a bet here. We have a nice little pool going.
Yeah, we think the show's going to be done in a month.
Yeah.
I think that, and I want you to prove me wrong. I really, honestly want you to prove me wrong. Because I love the show. I love how crazy and emotional you get and how much you actually care.
Yeah.
It really does feel like you actually care. But I think, what do you give it, Charlamagne?
I give Everyday Struggle about 6 months. And
okay.
I don't think Joe Budden's going to cause it to crash and burn, but I do think Joe Budden's is eventually going to walk away from it. Because that's just the type of person he is.
Fair enough.
Like, and Rory,
when success is there, he goes the other way.
Yeah, and Rory and Marley, y'all out of y'all goddamn mind to let him name the podcast the Joe Budden Podcast.
I know.
All right? You don't hedge your bets on somebody that unstable. All right?
Because what happens when he leaves the podcast?
He's going to leave. Listen, Joe, unless Joe has turned over a whole new leaf.
And let's hope he has.
Yes. If not, he's going to walk away from a lot of this shit. Like, Joe is the guy that right when shit starts to get good, he's like, nah, fuck this shit. I'd rather smoke cigars and make a mood music 10. Okay? So
I don't even know what you just said.
Mood music 10.
I support it. Okay.
Mood music. Damn, thinking about Joe Budden smoking cigarettes made me cough. Mood music is a mixtape series Joe Budden did.
Listen, I don't know anything about hip hop, but I will say this is I hope that you use this as inspiration to Joe to keep the show going. Everyday Struggle. We want that to keep going. We're enjoying the content.
Yeah.
You know, I really hope that the infighting and the ego doesn't tear you guys apart, you know. And Rory, I didn't know that you were being sarcastic on Twitter. You said that you were being sarcastic. I did not know. That being said, I'd still think the infighting it might cause a demise. I would say, let me be fair. Originally, my guess was 2 months. I think 2 months is what it's going to be. But please,
hold on now. What are we hedging the bets on now? Is it the Everyday Struggle or the Joe Budden Podcast?
No. Everyday Struggle.
Okay.
Everyday Struggle. Well, I don't know about the Joe Budden Podcast.
They're going to change the Everyday Struggle to the Joe Budden Struggle in a minute, okay? It's going to be the Joe Budden Struggle,
He's just going to be yelling directly into the camera.
Featuring DJ Akademiks.
Oh, wow.
That's what's about to happen. And if Akademiks gets fed up and doesn't want to do it anymore, they're going to bring in Rory.
Really? So maybe that's what the infighting is about. Maybe they're trying to get Akademiks out of there so that they can get Rory in.
If Joe Budden's smart, I'll be honest with you, you get rid of Rory Amall and bring Akademiks on the podcast. Just two.
Whoa, it's a double switch.
Hey, I'm just saying. This is all I'm saying. Rory Amall, watch your back. All right?
Wow.
That's all I'm saying. I see what's going on here, okay?
He gets Akademiks off of Everyday Struggle. Brings Rory Joe on to Everyday Struggle. Then he leaves Everyday Struggle and continues Joe Budden Podcast with Akademiks.
Boom.
That is some
Joe Budden gets all the money, baby.
Opera-esque drama right
Joe
there.
Budden, Journalistic Joe, a.k.a. the Chief Cultural Director for Complex Media.
Damn.
Right?
Wow. That is some genius shit, Joe. Man, we're watching, though. We're watching.
We're paying attention. We got a nice little pool here at Loudspeaker.
Exactly.
To see how long everything lasts.
Yeah.
But, Joe, things don't work out. You can always bring the Joe Budden Podcast to the Loudspeaker Network.
That's right.
We talked about that on Sunday as well. All right, good business is good business, goddammit.
That's right.
All right, we like unstable people over here. Salute the tax. All right.